Let's continue our study in the Gospel of John. Now, John 10:19 through 21. This closes the parable, Johannine parable, veiled expression about the Lord as shepherd and the Lord as door. Remember, John 10:1 through 6, the Lord Jesus is the shepherd. John 10:7 through 10, the Lord Jesus is the door. John 10:11 through 18, the Lord Jesus is the good shepherd again. And now our passage, John 10:19 through 21, here we see again the divided response because of his teachings. There are those that insult him and are ready to stone him, and there are those that defend him. Chapter 10, verse 19. So there was again a division among the Jews on account of these words. The words of the Lord Jesus again caused a sharp division. Some were strongly opposed, some were strongly for him. This word, division, schisma, appears also in John 7:43 and 9:16 with the same meaning. This is an important theme for John in this section. The preachings and the miracles of the Lord in chapters 2 through 7 caused the people, even the leaders, to be divided against him. When the light shines, it shows who loves God and who hates God. Chapter 10, verse 20. Now many of them were saying, he has a demon, and he's insane. Why are you listening to him? That would be the negative response. In 7:20, 8:48, and 8:52, they also said that he was possessed by a demon. In this verse, they add the insult that he was insane. They have no logical arguments and can only fall back on insults. Chapter 10, verse 21. Others were saying, these are not the words of a demonized person. Is a demon able to open the eyes of the blind people? Consistent with the pattern in the Gospel of John, the Apostle John recorded the other response as well. This is perfectly consistent with John's purpose in writing his Gospel. Through his testimony, he wanted to bring forth faith in the hearts of his readers. And precisely that happened in the event that he recorded even. They have heard his words, the Lord's words, and they've heard about the eyes of the blind that were healed, and their hearts were changed so that they are open to the Lord Jesus. John doesn't record here that they believe. He only notes that at that moment they rejected the insults of those saying the Lord had a demon in verse 20. The phrase, to open the eyes of the blind, definitely refers back to chapter 9 and links the enemies of the Lord there to the thieves and robbers in this chapter. It also reminds us that these events took place after, chronologically, after the healing of the man born blind in chapter 9. So, this brief passage can be summarized. This comment from John about the divided response among the people closes this passage.